When we start the practice, one of the best things, in my opinion, that we can do as a beginner is invest the time in learning how to really enter and exit the wall without a great deal of effort, without expending all the energy that we have. Often what we see when people learn is they clamber up the wall, and by the time they get there, they've spent all their energy and have no capacity to actually execute the technical drill that we're trying to get up the wall to do. And so to bypass that clambering, what we can do is we can learn to enter nice and smooth with as little energy expenditure as possible. So to do that, what we're going to do is start with the hands on the floor. Now, if at first we need a little bit more space here, we can give ourselves a little bit more space. As we progress, we eventually work bringing the hands as close to the position in which we're going to be in when we execute the technical drill as possible. However, for now, give ourselves the necessary space to feel comfortable. The leg that's closest to the wall will come up, and the leg that's furthest away from the wall will bend, extend, and then jump upwards. Okay, and so hands, leg that's closest to the wall up, number 2, knee, 3, 4, jump. Always pushing. So as soon as I think about coming away from the floor, I'm already engaging the push, okay? And so let's just go through those steps very, very quickly one more time. Hands on the floor, number 1. Leg that's closest to the wall comes up. Try not to destroy all the plants in the process. Number 3, I bend. Number 4, I jump up and push, okay? Up to the wall. And so really what we have there is a way to get into position without fatiguing before we're there. Now, a couple of important points to note. Often what happens when people start this drill is they end up, and particularly if you're slightly fearful or you're apprehensive of falling over, we end up, rather than committing to bringing the hips over the shoulders, we kind of jump back into the wall. It might look something like this. Okay, and then we can adjust. And so if that happens at first, it's not a problem at all. It's a progression. It's something that, okay, we're there at the wall, wonderful. We've not clambered up, and we can work to really improve the movement, commit slightly more to the jump, extend the knees slightly more as we get better and more confident. And so if that's you at first, it's not a problem at all. Beautiful. Again, you're not clambering, and we can work eventually to just, okay, giving it a little bit more. And you'll notice, really important here, you'll notice that my feet come to the wall nice and soft, and so you're not hearing them smash into the wall. That's because of the fact that I'm pushing through the base, okay? And so my hands create this stability that means my legs don't smash into the wall. And so this is something that we'll come back to through the practice, and something that we're looking for when we exit and enter with the wall, without the wall. We're always looking to make sure that this engagement is present, as that's what gives us stability. And so when we're kicking up, that jump upwards, I'm push. And if the engagement at the base is good, you'll notice that as I come up and as I come down, you can barely hear the feet. And as we get better and better, we can think about coming closer and closer, and it just reduces the amount of time we need to prepare and the amount of energy we need to spend. To show you quickly from the side, when we start, often we need to give ourselves a little bit more space, as that vertical jump is a little bit more difficult, and so the space means that we can get the hip into position without jumping quite so high. The more comfortable we get coming into position there, the closer to the wall we can come. And obviously the closer we come to the wall, the more jump and push we want to generate. And so start in a position in which you feel comfortable, a position in which you can reliably get that first leg up to the wall, and then with time, repetition and confidence, you gradually work closer and closer until you can come straight into position.